Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. And if you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, let's hit that like and subscribe, baby. We're going on a ride, and we're going to the moon, and we're going soon. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I hope you ate something fresh. I hope you ate something good. Oh, Luke is in the house. What's good? Haven't seen you in a while, Luke. What's going on War? You ready for that football game, baby? We going. As there was a crazy eruption, explosion, some wild stuff happening in Miami. We were worrying about our brother Anwar. There was some Miami news. But let's go without further ado, right? What are we watching? Look at that man right there. It's the sick dough crypto. We're not even going to go through it. I was going to do something else, but we're going to worry about that later. We're going to do some TA real quick, go into the Bitcoin price and see what is happening. Well, we have some news here. Bitcoin has been doing exactly as I said, as Daddy has been asking. We've been asking for the 35.5, and we have received. We seem to be basically getting exactly the moves that we thought we were going to get. It's the 8 o'clock candle. This is the forwardly. So we're going to go right into the 4-hour candle and see what we've been getting and what we might be receiving next. Week 11 this year, Pete, Giants versus Bucks. Where do they play? They play in New York? Is that because it's a Monday night game? I already know all about it. I just reading it, I know it's a Monday night game. I'm fucking miserable because I'll be up all night long Monday night with the Giants, baby. You know it. So I already know. And then guess who we got to play the next Monday night? Pat Mahomes. So one goat to another, the new goat to the old goat. So thanks for doing that to the Giants. We appreciate it. We already had enough fucker problems the last 10 years, but it is what it is. Let's get into the TA. Let's get into the charts. Hit that like and subscribe because we're going on a ride. What's going on here? Well, we're hitting the 35,000. I believe it's a Monday night. I wonder where it is the question, but I can't go back to Florida for another game. That's too much. So December 5th, I'm excited. We're not done with this upward W, if you've noticed. There's definitely some room to grow. I see the upward W. It's looking nice, but we can't just stop here. This can't be the end of the boat. If you've noticed, well, we have a nice little candle that just started 30 minutes ago. So 30 minutes ago, we've touched already the 35,000 tip, 35,138. If you look to the right, get rid of some of these 35s. I'm getting a headache. There's fucking so many. Just get rid of them. It could be too much at some point in time. All right, so I was just showing you the jumps there. If you pay attention to here, we already met right here, 35,205. That's about where we were. Definitely pay attention, something to mention there. Break it down, see where we're going here. I do like where this is heading, but if you pay attention to this little upward slope, it's going to tell you something as we're getting to the forwardly. What are we doing on the forwardly? We just see red? Oh, I thought we said a red candle. That would have been some problems. All right, so we got this week down where we could finish going down, but this is, if you pay attention to this, every time we did this momentum, every time we did that, we had a nice little bounce up. Pay attention to that. That's another thing I notice a lot. My cat is missing some love here. He's driving me nuts, my little pussy cat. If you can hear him, he's literally going insane. So if you see up here, right about there to that bottom tail, 7%, almost 8%. So almost an 8% move. So I'm looking at the Bitcoin price, and I'm trying to match it up to the last little bottom here, and that move there would get us to where? Right to the 37,000 price. That's something I would like to see us be at. It's very possible before we start seeing maybe some downward momentum. That's what I was trying to tell you earlier in my video about 30 hours ago, Giants Falcons going to see Eli get his number retired. I'm jealous. I have the Eli jersey. I have them all. I'm waiting on Plexico, Brandon Jacobs, and Kenny Galladay. They're coming from my man Quan. He's got me the 3 jerseys. They're coming any day now. I'm so flipping excited. I love 17. It's my favorite number. And damn, Brandon Jacobs is one of my favorite Giants. I met him in real life. Brandon Jacobs shook my hand, and my hand fucking disappeared. So let's pay attention to some things. I did want to do some algo. I'll do ALGORAND, and I wanted to do Matic. What did somebody ask me tonight to do on? It was OnWar. OnWar, what did you want me to do? We had a conversation. I promised you on the 8 o'clock candle tonight I would do it for you. Let's see what he was talking about real quick. Polka dot. Very good question. He wants to know about the dot. So we're going to do the dot real quick. The dot, I believe, was at $35 at one point. So we'll go to the dot. We got the pokey dotty. What's going to happen here is we have to enjoy some of this ride here. I want to see how we're doing on the volume as we're at 33.5 billion volume. We need also, let's see about some more news. Rarible aims to take NFTs mainstream with new funding. Matic is something that's going to help with the mainstreams and with everything. So we're going to do the polka dot. I found that. What's up, Rand? Matic is going to strive really hardcore on the NFT mainstream. So pay attention to what Matic's doing. ARK invests, bought 29 million shares in Grayscale Bitcoin Trust during crash. Wow. So some people are buying the dip, having a sip, 29 million shares. I wonder if they bought it at the 29,000 price. They probably 30,000 because it was a round off number. There's some bullish news as usual. I want to go into Bitcoin, and I want to see what is going on with the volume. We put in 200 million since we've last seen the volume. So 200 million plus has gone in since this afternoon on the Bitcoin. Not a big deal. Nothing really to talk about. Polkadot is new to Coinbase. So that's something you want to pay attention to. We're at the 1.2 billion volume on the Polkadot. What's up, buddy? Hi. I have a little guy here. He's driving me nuts. He's like insane. Polkadot to 1.2 billion. We look at the circulating supply. Very nice. 954.8 million. That circulating supply right there is going to give me a price action. Give me a little bit more, about another 500 million. And I do expect to see some price action coming more out of it. It wants to break out. Look at the cup and handles forming. Look at the cup and handle forming on the daily. Do you see it? Because it really is forming. You expect to get a little sideways action and continue that growth. If you see it, that's just on the 24. But if you look at the weekly, we're down like Bobby Brown with a cracked spoon stuck in her hand. It's not good. Dude. I'm sorry. He's driving me insane right now. He's driving me fucking insane. He wants to do whatever he wants to do and keep nudging his wet ass nose on my hand. It drives me nuts. So we're going to sit here and give him some love. That's Tiki, by the way. After Tiki Barber. He's 16 years old. He's old as hell. So Polkadot, we're going to do some TA on it now that we're getting to it. I just wanted to see everything else move with it. 27 cents on Dogecoin. I believe we were at 19 cents, moving up well on there. So let's get into the dot, like the TA, like I promised. All right, so we already have some TA on the dot that we already went over once before. Then we're going to do ALGORAND for Lukey Luke, no problem. This is going to be more of a Bitcoin, what's been happening, and we're going to help some of the TA for some of our fella friends. So you see we didn't get that part of the W. Usually I do a whole W when I think it's definitely coming, but we just did a scenario. Obviously, there was no W. We do see that, and we do see the M's forming. That's something we were doing right. The second W was a fake out, so I thought we were going to get a higher snap. We did not. We got the shakeout. Now, have you realized that you just asked for Polkadot, okay? You just asked for Polkadot. I already have the TA. You already see this old-ass trend line bounce that was here when we were doing TA. You see we were doing the TA there? I haven't touched this in a while. Well, this went specifically, directly, perfectly down my trending line. Okay? So you have to pay attention to that. What's going on here is we're going to hopefully retest at the 19.7. We have to come up at the 19.7 now, all right? We're on a positive move. We're on the uptrend. I do expect you to see the 19.7, $20 coming into Polkadot. If you want to long it, I would suggest longing it, but then after that, shit. I see that possibility, and it's worrisome. This would be called your downward M, and then that's what your problem is. So really, I don't want to be a mess, but I do want you to tell you that I see that. Why do I see that? Because I have an eye for this shit, I guess. Someone told me I have an eye for this. Never mind the fact of the TA. You can't just have an eye. You need to know what the fuck's going on, too. But we stop at that line, and then right there we stop. So if I show you what's going on with Polkadot, you're going to understand that this is a huge possibility because it's been so volatile. That's scary. Whoo! Imagine that. So if you can somehow, listen, if you can somehow get out of Polkadot at this $19 level, I would be more than happy. I would be absolutely more than happy. Thank you, Luke. Hit the like and subscribe. Hit the like button, as that's all I do for this. I don't charge you money. I don't ask for a subscription charge. Please just hit the like button. That's all we ask. This stuff is not easy to come by. A guy that wants to help you from New York, that actually worked on Wall Street and wants to help you and say, hey, do you want to learn something here? Do you want to learn something from Pete, Wall Street Pete? You might want to. I've done some of this before, and I do see this happening. Now, we're going to go to the RSI. We're going to pay attention to that. Why? Because I've got to. The RSI is bullish. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. Kiss my ass, Seabass. That's what I say. I'm looking at this chart, and I'm trying to get a really, really good understanding of where we may hit resistance. You just made me want to buy Polkadot. You understand what you just did? You just made me want to buy Polkadot. Very good. Great call. What's up, RJ? Wow. So the last time I was at this spot, we were up. Last time I was at this spot, we were up. Sure as we were coming down, so that doesn't really count. We were already coming down, and then we went up, so that was a dead cat bounce. But from here, from the bottom area where you got this little slithery spot, you see that? It's the same spot. You see that? We were low. Well, obviously, every time we came up from this area, right, that was common sense. We've never came down here and fallen lower. That's common sense. We go up from here. We go up from here. So we all can agree that on these jumps, we went up. We can agree on those three are the same. We can agree that somewhere around here, it wasn't exactly. This is the most telling one down here on the RSI as possible. What did we do when we got to here? Well, we went up to here. So pay attention to the next rise. I'm going to go to about the middle way. So you can expect or bet your ass that we're going to get some relative strength index move. The strength can definitely still come up. This is the forwardly on the Polkadot. Polkadot can see a 56% move, not 56% move, 56% relative strength index chart move before it may see a fall. So understand that if we're currently at the 48, we still have a lot of strength to move up on the RSI 4. But remember I just showed you that we could come down? Well, look what the down does. Look what the down does. This is exact red downward M. Remember, we're still in a downward trend. Don't forget that. Please look at the daily. Look at the daily. Let's pay attention to the daily. The daily just ended, okay? The daily chart is new, the daily candles. All right, so pay attention to that. If you see this, look. Each day represents. These are weak-ass daily candles. We're not getting the movements that we're supposed to be getting. You understand what I'm saying? This is the Polkadot. This is a big-ass wick down. We got hurt on June 21st. It was one of the worst days in crypto. It came down to the trend line, and we came back up through. This is a daily candle. Look at the forwardly. If you see on the forwardly, we're kind of going sideways, boring action. This is excitement. Just smash ETH and Cardano, and you will be thanking yourself in a few years, Pete. You know this. Of course I know this, boom shakalaka. How about Matic, Cardano, Ethereum? How about, I can't believe Engine Token took such a crash. Holy shit. Engine Token I was really, really big on. I sold out. Even XRP, I'm big on XRP. So now we're going to go to, so you see what's going on with Polkadot. So Binance Token, that's the cheapest I've seen Binance Token since $50. Really. Can we get real with this? The Binance Token, if you want to make fucking sick dough in crypto, and I'm not a registered financial advisor, do yourself a fucking favor and go get yourself some Binance. This may be expensive to you, okay? 1313 may be expensive to a lot of you. You may think that's a lot. When it becomes something similar to what Bitcoin's doing when it's trading 10,000, 50,000, you're going to look at me in a few years and go, Why the fuck didn't I listen to Wall Street Pete? He wasn't a registered financial advisor, he told me. That's why. Don't let that be why. Can we do Doge and Matic? I'm sure we can. Giovanni, what's up? You want to talk about Teller? I see that. I see that right now. We can do real quick what I promised. Lukey Luke, the spooky spook. Ooh, that's why he wants to do Algorand. It's hurting. Algorand's hurting, and you know what Algorand's about to do? Just by looking at it. Ooh. There's your M. And shit. There could be another one coming. It's so ugly. I can't do that because if Bitcoin's moving, we're not going to see that. So let's pay attention to some TA and stop fooling around. Okay. Pay attention. This is Algorand. Algorand has had some kind of a ride. As you see, we've been dipping slowly and slowly. That's definitely something you want to look at. Algorand is something you can stake. You can get a percentage on staking. It's a really good coin. I would recommend having some, as it does have potential growth in the future. You can thank Luke for us going over this right now. We're going live. I'll change this probably to the live. I want to check the BTC dominance really, really fast while we're in here, if you don't mind. I wanted to see if we're getting any dominance growth here. It's not bad. I'm just trying to see, considering where we were at the top on the last couple forward releases, it was 47.33. So we lost a little bit, nothing significant. The Algorand token, that is wild. All right, so we're going to go through some bodies. Check the body of this. Whew. Wow, is that really telling? Trying to get to the medium of the body here. And as you see here, so this was blowing a lot of people off. If you just did quick TA and you seen this, you would have got excited and thought that you were either going to pop through or get that descending triangle. You actually got it. Wow. It looked like an ascending triangle. But if you've seen the downward fall here, you would have seen that this action is coming here, and it's actually a descending because it gets really flat and it kicks up right here and comes down. But we need to know what's going on for the rest of the way. He wants to see where we're going, so we're going to go with a little TA, little direct movement index chart. We have not done one of them yet. Ooh, I like the little diamond that we seem to be forming. This is the 4-hourly. Let's see what we get here. Okay. So I look for my diamonds. I look for the this resistance is coming down. So if I switch it to the hourly, I need my resistance down. I need my buying power to go up, and my support to come up with it. Well, that's the exact scenario that I need for it to be. My resistance down here, which is a beautiful, beautiful site. This is the Algorand. So if you were wondering what it was on Binance US, this is what it's based off of. Right there it says it. You can't see it, but no, I have it. So the hourly, each hour is representing what the price is doing. We just got done kind of falling a little bit. The resistance was coming up. That's why you got a little down on the ALGORAND token. Now it's saying that we're going to go up a little. Let's look at the more recent time, 15-minute chart. And the 15-minute chart tells me that the resistance is still going down, support's coming up, and the buying power is starting to flatten out, which we were currently going down, losing some buying power, now currently gaining more on the hourly, like I said. Forwardly still showing somewhat. On the daily, you see that the resistance is coming down, finally still squatting where it might go back down. So each day, that's the daily. It's showing something different to forwardly. So really on only the short time, we're moving up. That's something to talk about because that means we could be going back down eventually, and that would suck. We don't want that to happen, but if you look right now, since we started, we were at 35,000. Now we're 34.78. Bitcoin's coming down a tiny bit. The whales are manipulating. We could be sideways action here for a little bit. We could be repeating something very, very similar to this line and then that up. So if we do this, I want you to understand that this could be a nice sleepy night where we don't have to stress about too much. What am I talking about? I think I'm going to get a resemble of this. And if we do get that, then that's quite okay. The resemble of this would be this price. I know you're going to think I'm nuts because I'm probably going to hit it right on the money. Right there. Right about there, that price, what is that? 32.7, 32.8. So about the 32.8, we could hit that. I want to see if we're going to hit the trend line, but we're not really hugging that trend line. So let me hug the trend line, and now you see why I got the price I did right there. So what is this price when we hit through here? 33.3. Okay, that's a little better. So 33.3, personally, I could expect a repeat and then a back up to get your W. We're going to be fighting. That's not exactly where we're going, but this is back to the Bitcoin. I'm trying to see what's happening to Bitcoin so then I can go back to ALGORAND, which is what we're at here. I'm sorry, Luke. I'm going back and forth here to try to understand what we're really getting through. Yo, Pete, did you get my message I sent you on Pi Network group chat? No, I don't look at Pi chat once in a while, once in a blue moon. We need to get exchange emails or start a Wall Street Pete group chat so we can work together on trades and good breakout times for good profits. I love these people. You know what it is? Justin's not a person that's trying to scam me or do something shady. I know that right off the rip. It's crazy. Oh my God, excuse me. I notice it's genuine. That's my point. Excuse me, I almost killed myself on live air. So thank you, Justin, for that. I appreciate it. I'm so busy right now, buddy. I have so much stuff going on. I would love to do that. I really can't right now. I'm sorry, dude, but I do feel your genuine conversation coming through there. I know you're not BSing me and trying to do some shady stuff. Alex, it's not funny. Don't laugh. Alex, you know what, Alex? Oh, man. I have a crew out here tonight watching. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon. Notice Cardano and Matic were both trading $1.53, $1.50 at the same time. Does anybody remember that? Well, if you notice, Cardano has stepped away from the race on Matic and now has stepped away clearly 15 cents above. I'm excited about that. But I want everyone to pay attention to this market. It's very hot, volatile. It can hurt you big time. Look at this trend line that I did here on ALGORAND. Pay attention to this trend line. This trend line could come back down at any moment. That's my point. Do I think we can go back up? Yes. So I'm going to go to the 4-weekly, and I'm going to do it really quick for you right now, Luke, as that was probably the worst TA I've ever given on somebody's live. Here it is. You're about to get your real TA. You're about to get excited. So get ready. You're invited. Okay? So we went up, and we got our first dip. That was the first dip. Okay? The first dip of my 4-weekly was telling me that 79.80 cents was going to be a rough one, but if we could bounce off it, we would be pretty strong and we would move, right? That was the Fibonacci sequence. That's what we did. 0.795, 38% pullback, right on the money, honey. That's what it says. Now, if we notice, we pay attention, there's another Fibonacci sequence. It's 0.50. It's 50% pullback on the current range that we were at. That was the 78.1. Well, if we didn't go exactly 78.1, just about, before we fell on these 4-weekly candles, if you notice at one point it was down, 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 down. We were sad. And now we're on the up, testing the strength. Notice that. That's very important. So now what I want to do is see if I can change that to the daily. And yes, there we go. All right. This is something cool I want to pay attention to. This is something ALGORAND we're doing for Luke. Luke has big money in ALGORAND. He wants to know what happens next. He's been making money with ALGORAND, Stellar, and all these XRP kind of coins for a long time. I bet you those are his 3 favorite. What's your 3 favorite, Luke? Tell him, Luke. What's your 3 favorite? I know his 3 favorite. Those are the 3. I just named it. So pay attention. This one big wick this fall equaled up on the daily to these 3 days. We still couldn't even get up and beat that. How fucking pathetic is that? That's how bad the leverage trading and shorting this shit, what it's doing. The derivatives are killing us. $5 each. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. Damn, Binky. I'm not buying that shit for $5 each. I'll give you $1. Probably $1. I'll probably give you. You want $1? He said, you got it. I'm dying. I love Luke. Okay, he's talking about him. Okay, so look, this is what we're doing. So my TA on the daily, so now you would have to go by the days for this, and we didn't get a red candle yet. That's the unfortunate part. But if you want to go by the daily, it's saying that we can fall down on this daily, and I already have my downward trend line, so it'll already cheat and tell you that the pocket right here right here, if we bounce on the daily, we could come back up and bounce another. This may take a couple days to recover. 0.82, there we are, 0.88. Just about 9 cents. We can come down with the ALGORAND price and we can come through and hit this Fibonacci sequence in the golden pocket and somehow bounce up. So you could get the next day. What's the next day? The next day tomorrow is 8 o'clock. The next day we could literally get the wick to do that. It would be a bad day tomorrow if we did that. I'm not predicting this, by the way. I am 100% not predicting this. I'm going over the scenario for Luke because Luke tomorrow has some ideas and things he's got to make a decision on. But then after that, as I'm trying to explain to you the next day, 100% it would be that I would see us breaking through, going higher, and then I would see that action. So this would be probably about where we're going to go. If you pay attention to this, it'd be $1, right about at the $0.01. So $1, that's about where you'd be. You'll probably get resistance right here once you come back to here. So pay attention to that, Luke. I'm just letting you know. I wanted to help you out with that one big time. Bitcoin has been on the move, so pay attention. We've definitely came all the way down. Remember where we were with Bitcoin. Now, you got to remember where we were because sometimes it's hard to remember, right? Even when you make a lot of money, you become someone. You really just get jaded. Don't forget, just what day was this, ladies and gentlemen? June 22nd. Today's the 24th. Everyone was shitting their pants 2 days ago. 28.5. And now we're talking about possible 37. We're talking about a $10,000, $9,000 move. And all you over here going, are we going down again? You have to chillax. Pay attention. Definitely to mention what's going on here. There's a check move coming. I'm trying to explain it to you. It could be parabolic or it could take its time. If you notice here on the last couple moves, we've got a down movement, and then we took the time to go up, so it may do that again. Relative strength index chart, we're on the BTC now, the Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin price back to the RSI, even on the forwardly. Even on the forwardly, on the RSI, we look pretty good. Currently 55, 56, right about. That's not where I want to be to trade. I want to be in the 30s or the 70s. That's where I like to trade. What do you mean, Pete? Well, I like to be in the 70s or I like to be in the 30s. That's where I like to be when I make my trades, my long and short positions. Of course, I'm not a registered financial advisor. You're welcome, Luke, anytime. But you have to pay attention to those. What do you want to do? Rainey wants to do Dogecoin. Pay attention to those. We're in the middle of where I would trade, but we're in the higher part. So if we're in the higher part, it would tell me that we still have some work to do. Right? We weren't done. When we came down from here, we're paying attention. The ultimate end result was there. Coming from the bottom up, right? Every time we hit that yellow line, what happened? Every time we hit the yellow line, except for this little bullshit time, but it did finally go up. What happened? We went up, came down, so we could see this again. Right here. Boom, scare the rest of the world out again and do that. And that's what's going to happen. Pay attention. Look at this. Ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. Look at this. June into July. June down. It makes so much sense, right? And then we start bouncing up crazy parabolic. Remember tomorrow. The contracts are probably going to expire soon. What's going on? Oh gosh, here we go. We got this moron in the channel. Oh boy. Yep, we got the bots in here. Listen, this comes to another one because I haven't done this in a long time. To my new followers, there's going to be a lot of hackers. People are going to try and be like me, have the check verification on the YouTube. They're going to tell you to go to Telegram. They're going to tell you to check this guy out. He's going to make you money, send your BTC, listen to all this bullshit. I removed them from my channel. I remove every group that talks about Telegram, all these people that try to subscribe, be on my channel, and they try to beat you for your money. I just want you to know I get rid of them all the time. I could keep the comments because there's a lot of comments, a lot of positive talk on my channel. I don't want you to get burnt. I'd rather my channel be slow and my channel not have a million comments about these assholes because there's like 20 of them. They come in and they sit there and talk about how this fucking guy, Dr. Rainey, as an example, just make up a name, and we have a Dr. Rainey in here. They make a a doctor such and such, and he fucking made me $10 million. And yesterday he got me 10 BTC. Please check him out today. And then you'll go and you'll get fucked. And they'll steal your money. And some asshole like that will be talking on the super chat, and you will get burnt. So please don't let that happen. I want you to understand that stuff is real. People will mimic me, try to be like me, and you will lose your money, and it'll suck. Pay attention, definitely to mention on the Bitcoin price. The forwardly is doing something. I expect growth. I expect maybe a pullback here, which it's doing now. Wow, it is fucking doing it. I called this bitch. Did I not call this or what? Seriously, I have to admit, I'm getting really, really good at this. If you pay attention, definitely to mention this right here. I've always been pretty good at it, so I just feel like I'm getting better and better every day, right? It's like everything you do. Touched the 35,000 2 days ago, then we keep touching something higher and higher. Notice the difference? We keep touching tails. Tail up here, new tail, come down, new tail, come down. I do see this fall coming. Everyone, you know what? Just go to fuck to bed, wake up tomorrow, and then you'll feel better. So that's basically what it is. Hey, let's have some fun, B-Buzz. Damn, Justin, slow down. Take him to dinner first. Ooh, I like dinner. What we got? What we doing for dinner? Because I'm on a diet. You see the shit I've been eating? Bananas, spinach, avocado, fucking broccoli. Shit. I bought myself ice cream tonight. I had to. From one of the BJ's, the Sam's local areas, the Sam's networks. I went to one of those and got some of those premium vanilla ice cream. I'm going to fuck that up tonight. First, I'm going to do this TA, try to make some money first. What's happening is Bitcoin's falling. It's definitely falling. I see it. I'm going to go to the exponential moving average because I really want to see what's going on here. Whew. Oh, what's his name? A volume price trend on the volume, too. Look at the volume. So this is the volume pump. Let's see what's going on with the volume of forwardly. I owe Rainey how to show him on the bottom screen how to get my volume up. I got to remember how to do that, too. I'll find it for you. How do you forget, Rainey? I'm looking at this. Ooh, look at that fall. We got our balls kicked in. Ooh. And if you notice, the V came through like it was like a cup and handle, even on there. That's interesting. But we're going to go back to the exponential moving average. I want to see what it is. The EMA ribbon and the Bollinger Band. Oh, Nelly, look what we found. Here comes the boom. Yeah, baby. Here comes the boom. Look at this shit. We have flipped the band. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the hourly. We flipped the band. The yellow band going down has became bearish to bullish. I'm excited. Bully, 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 bully. Look at that. Look at that red turn. Ooh, it's so sexy. Ooh, look at that red line flip right here. If you don't see it, you have to see it. The red line flips right there. Right there. It was at 2 days ago at 7 o'clock. Holy shenanigans. Where have I been? All right. So, if you pay attention to this, this is a very, very bullish move. Look at the last time we were here. Look at the last time we flipped. Please pay attention. If you never paid attention to my show, my channel, this is the fucking time you need to fucking open your eyes, open your ears, open your ass, and pay attention. I was kidding. You'd have to open your ass. But you might want to open up a couple holes here, your ears included, and listen very carefully because this is a big deal. All right. I don't know why I keep doing it from this angle, like it's gonna be work all of a sudden. You gotta be on the right side when I make it. I'm righty, see? Right side, and it worked. All right, so we flipped last time. The last time we were here on the EMA, we were below the EMA. The price was below. Now, if you look, we're above. We're definitely above, and we're definitely gonna come down into this EMA ribbon. All right, the EMA ribbon's right here, the meat. I don't know if you could really understand what I'm showing. The band flipped. As long as this red band can stay flipped and we can ride this red band to the top, the price for Bitcoin will go with the moving averages all the way through, will look fresh to death. That's very, very bullish. Now, it could be a fake out, shake out, come back down and go down to the 25, 27K and really rip our ass a new one. And that's the problem because we could start falling back down to the 28.8, 28.5 would really hurt us in the beginning. I'm in several Telegram charts. Nothing wrong with Telegram, but don't get fished. Well, that's what I'm trying to explain. There's no reason for you to be in it. If you know what it is and you know what it does, then Paul, enjoy it. But if you don't know what it is and you're not experienced, I'd stay the fuck away. That's my point. I know that all of them are bad. If I showed you what I was itching my back with, you'd laugh your ass off. Yes, they prey on the newbies. Exactly. That's what they do. They see you, they get information. Oh, what's your name? Oh, where you from? And then you start talking about where you're from, and then they ask what's your dog's name, and all of a sudden they got your fucking password, your name, your brother, your sister, your age, or when you took a shit on Facebook. They're friends with you on Facebook, sending you links. You're tapping on the links like an idiot. I'm just letting you know. Excuse me. So we're falling on the Bitcoin price significantly. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. We're definitely moving. We're definitely falling down. We're doing exactly what I said. We're really doing exactly as I said. Wow. That's crazy. Wow, I wanted to bring that chart up. Ladies and gentlemen, the kid's getting good. I mean, really. If you paid attention, definitely to mention, this is what's happening with the Bitcoin price. Please hit the like button. If you have not hit it, we definitely need the algorithm to go through the roof. The Bitcoin price is being manipulated by me. Okay? I'm actually understood at that point. I'm starting to believe that it is. Nice. We got 3 haters. We got 3 dislikes. I've been money. It must be high school haters. I don't know what it is, but how I have 3 haters, I'm doing something amazing. I've never seen 3 haters. That's awesome. 3 dislikes, 15 likes. It's still better. It's 5-1. We're in the sun and we're doing good. So pay attention. Definitely to mention we're falling down. The red wick is showing. It's going to give us some strength. What am I talking about? Well, the relative strength index chart. I need it to come down. I need it to fall down a little bit. When it does this, it'll give me some time to come back through and get us a kickstart again. We may get this, what we did here. Pay attention, definitely to mention. I see that price action happening. Definitely, we're almost there already. You'll see that come down. You will fall, we'll lose some. I believe we're going to come right along in this pattern here because we came from the up and up. Down, shake out, back up, and that'll be before we get a devastating fall again. So you need to take profits. It's very important. I hope you understand how important it is to take profits, especially on this downward trend. It's really scary. If you look at this downward trend has been going all the way, like we said, from May 12th. It was a nightmare trend. I love to do my TA all the way from it. It's very important to do TA from that day. And if you've noticed, we've been fighting back. We've been coming through best we can. You'll see that there's going to be some times here where we still fall. But look, that's the moment. That's what the 4 really. Each candle represents 4 hours. So that's what you're expecting. Pay attention. That's what I would worry about. The 33.3, 33.4,000 level. We'll zoom in a little more nice and get a better understanding. That could happen over time. Pay attention. Definitely to mention, this price can definitely do it sooner. It's not going to be over time of June 25th. Although it's only 1 day away. It's 24 hours, that's possible. But both greens are definitely possible. I don't want to make it green because it's falling, so I go red. Same thing, this would be faster, be red down, but do pay attention to this downward trend. If, and this is a big if we fall down to the 2355, and we do that, and you see that we break down all the way back to here. Now, there it is, 31.5. We're fucked. It's back to the hellhole 28.8 test where we were, possibly 25,000 this time. The FOMO out will get harder. It'll get worse. 28 will be a joke. It'll be like, watch, look what I can do. Anything you can do, I can do better. It's bad. It's really, really bad. So pay attention to the possibility of creating a new lower low. We will die because if that happens, no one's going to be happy unless the little whale shorting like a maniac is sitting there. We're pitching his tent, shorting like a maniac. That's all I can tell you. So pay attention to these signals. These signals tell you a lot. If I need to write it down like a little child, break through this. We are so bearish. It's scary. We can't break through this price. It's really, really scary. Please do not break through that price. What I'm trying to tell you is we need to hit the 33. This is the most likely scenario. I know, I love it because we've been waiting for this. Most likely scenario is the fall of the 33.4. I want to say 33,004. Let me put it. Excuse me. I want to say that that's where we're going to be, most likely scenario. Why did I not type what I wanted? So 33.4 most likely coming down. We're already at 34.3. Holy shit, we're down $700 on the Bitcoin already. Wow. This red dip is coming. So pay attention to that. Like I said, very, very important. I do see it coming down. Don't pay attention to that. Really worry about that more. But like I said, this level right here would not be good. I'll make it yellow so we can pay attention to that. The Bitcoin price yellow would be scary. We need to know what Big Bitcoin Daddy's doing. That's funny. But listen, so you need to understand that this is happening. This is a fall. This is a pullback. And then we retest back up with it most likely being the 35.5. Wow. So that's it. The 35.5 is coming, ladies and gentlemen. The 35.5 is coming. It should be here, most likely. Pay attention to that. I want you to understand that that's my TA. That's my proper thought. So if you want to trade and you want to know where we're going on the Bitcoin price, this is where we're going in the next few hours while you're sleeping, while you're weeping, while you're doing whatever you need to do. Just be careful from the scammers. Watch out for the bots. Don't click on any links and stay away from the big stink pink. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Anyways, have a wonderful night. Sick dough and crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough and crypto, and I need something to drink every 10 seconds as I'm dying, hit that like button, baby. Please hit the bell notification so you can go live with me. We'll be able to talk about the market. We'll be able to talk about a lot of things. We can even talk live on some of the things you want to talk about. Put into the comment sections tonight, what do you want me to talk about this weekend? We're going to talk about July. July, we're going to go over, listen, July, we're going to go over the top 3 coins in July that I think can potentially make us moon, okay, with the most potential growth. So please tell me what tokens you think you want to go over. We're going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, Freestyle Friday. You know I'm going to have a freestyle for you. Get ready for a freestyle to the Nile, and you know I ain't just going to go for a mile. It's a trial. We're doing it forever. Have a wonderful night. Sick dough in crypto. I thought you'd know. And all my haters out there, I do the flip dough, and I'm making sick dough. Don't pay attention, definitely to mention. Have a wonderful night. There's a chance I come back on at the 12 o'clock midnight candle. There's a chance. There's a small chance. It's low, but there's a small chance. Pay attention to the signs and the signals I gave you. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Have a wonderful evening. Eat something good. Get a little workout and do a little bit of crunches. Do a couple push-ups before you go to bed. Get yourself excited. Wall Street Pete. Well, I'm out.